Hey guys, I love lasagna, but I don't like the whole process of going through an hour and a half and putting it in the oven and doing this and that. And I thought, could we do it on the stovetop? And you're darn right we can. So I made up this stovetop lasagna. Came out absolutely incredible. You're gonna love it, and it's easy. So let me show you how to do this. Okay, we're going to kick things off here by adding a pound or about half a kilo of lean ground beef to a pan. And I'm just going to kind of break this up. Now they say this is lean ground beef, but you always get a fair amount of fat on it. I don't know why they call it lean. I like it in some places where they put the fat meat ratio on it, but they don't do it here. So after about 4 minutes or so, we're going to drain this off. Just look at that fat. I don't know why they call it lean. This is my pet rant for the day. Just look at that fat, Mabel. Now I'm going to add in 3 cloves of chopped garlic. And you can add onion in too, whatever you like. I just like the chopped garlic. And I'm going to saute this just until that wonderful fragrance fills the air. Just about a minute or so. Now 14 ounces or about 400 grams, depending on what system you're in, of diced tomatoes. And I've kind of drained these off so they're semi-drained. 580 milliliters of spaghetti sauce. And sorry, with the tomatoes I said grams, I meant milliliters. I'll put it all in the blog. A tablespoon of Italian seasoning. And if you don't have this on hand, you can get it in any grocery store. Well worthwhile having. And of course some salt. And what I've traveled these 7 seas for is ground black pepper. Now I'm going to mix this up. All mixed up just like me. Slip a lid on, and of course we're simmering over medium-low heat here, just till all those flavors come together. And we're going to let this go for about 5 minutes. Now our sauce is simmered for about 5 minutes. I'm just going to turn the heat off, remove the lid. Oh, this looks so good. And we're just going to set this aside. Alrighty then, in the words of the philosopher Jim Carrey, we'll make our yummy cheese sauce by adding 500 grams of cottage cheese to a bowl. Now you can use ricotta too, but I just like the cottage cheese. I've always used cottage cheese with lasagna. The Italians would kill me, but it's got a little more zip to it than ricotta. Crack an egg in. Let's get cracking. A quarter cup of Parmesan. And this is just the powdered Parmesan. I use it all the time. And we'll give this a mix until it's nicely combined. It's interesting, you know, I've used ricotta too, and this is about the same texture you get. Maybe it's a little bit sloppier, but about the same. Okay, let's start building our yummy stovetop lasagna by adding some of that sauce to a skillet or a pan. You just want enough so it covers the bottom and nothing sticks to it. After that, a layer of noodles. And these are the oven-ready noodles. No need to boil, just add them in. Look at these, so I'm not boring you with the details. Okay guys, now we got to break a little more off here. No. Oops. Not over here. Guys, this is like building a jigsaw puzzle. I had them all laid out, now I've gotten mixed up. Yeah, that's perfect. And be sure not to throw these little pieces out because you can kind of tuck them in the corners. Actually, the kids would love doing this. I don't know, I enjoy it. Maybe I'm a big kid. And now another layer of sauce. Now just a little tip here guys, I always buy a big can of diced tomatoes, and if I start to run a little low on sauce, I've always got a little extra to improvise. I'm just going to put some around the edges here. Then a layer of our yummy cheese sauce over that tomato-based sauce. You don't want to spread this out too much or you're going to end up mixing the two sauces. And of course you don't want that. Then spread some of that yummy mozzarella, grated mozzarella cheese over the top. I just love me mozzarella. Another layer of noodles. And you know what, guys? Some people even been known to put pepperoni in their lasagna. I just love that. Now another layer of sauce, and you guys probably have the drill now, so I can speed up the camera. And of course the last part, the mozzarella cheese again. Layers and layers of goodness. Sprinkle some dried basil over the top. Now you can use fresh, I just didn't have any on hand. But fresh is so much better. Okay, now we're going to cover this and bring it to a boil. After a boil, remove the lid and reduce the heat, and we'll let this simmer for about 20 or 25 minutes. Okay, after about 20 minutes, I'm going to kill the heat. And just look at this, guys, our stovetop lasagna. It's going to be so good, yum. And there you have it, guys, our absolutely delicious stovetop skillet lasagna. Okay, guys, let's see what's inside here. Just yummy goodness. Okay, here we go. It's going to be a bit messy. This is so good, guys. You would never know the cheese comes through. You'd never know it was done in a pan. Cheese just shines through. That sauce is just incredible. I love the meat sauce, and the noodles are done really well. I'm gonna eat more of this. You could have this with a garden salad. Just great. For this recipe and many more great recipes, head on over to cookandshare.com. All kinds of great stuff over there. And if you like what you saw, hit that sub button and that like button. Thanks for watching. Stay safe and see you next time.